Class 9 students, good morning. So we will continue the revision today also. Till yesterday we have seen the poverty line estimates. One is the income, other one is the calorie rate. Today we are going to see the causes of poverty. Usually in two ways we can see the causes of poverty. One is the general reasons, other one is the specific reasons for poverty. We will see the general reasons. So already we studied, we learnt in the previous class. It's a revision time. So first one is the poverty. The first reason we can see population growth. Due to the population growth, we will have, which one now? Unemployment. Due to the unemployment, we will have child labor. Due to the child labor, we have illiteracy. Due to the illiteracy, again we will move on to the population growth. The first reason what we have seen, population growth is the first reason for the poverty. Due to the population growth, it leads to the unemployment. Unemployment leads to the child labor. Child labor leads to the illiteracy, and illiteracy, due to the illiteracy, again we will move on to the population growth. This is called as the, which one now? What we have studied? Then vicious circle of poverty. Very important. These are all coming under the general reasons. Come to the specific reasons. Specific reasons for poverty. Very important question, children. Which are the specific reasons for poverty? First one is the British colonial rule. When the Britishers, they were there in our country, when the British rule was there in our country, we had only the low rate of economic growth. Because in that way, the British economic policies were there. They framed like that way. They did not concentrate anything on our economic development, economic growth. So first one is the low rate of economic growth. At the same time, high rate of population. We cannot correlate both the factors. Low rate of economic growth, at the same time we have seen the high rate of population. This is the main reason for the poverty after our independence. So one of the reasons for the poverty at the time of independence. Okay, what is the first specific reasons? Which one is the British colonial rule? The second reason is generation of the employment opportunities by the government. The government doesn't concentrate for the generation of the employment opportunities for the unemployed people. So, because of the unemployment, what will happen? The standard of living of the people will be coming down. So, poverty, it will be existed. Is it clear? The third one is called as the, what is the reason? Income inequalities. Income inequalities. Not only the income, the wealth also, when it is in an unequal distribution of income and wealth will be there. Definitely, one set of people will become rich other set of people will become poor. So this is one of the reasons for the poverty. The fourth one is the socio-cultural and economic factors. Especially the poor people, for the unnecessary things, they will get the debts. They will borrow unnecessarily. So, when they are keeping on getting the debts, finally, they will get into the debt trap. So, unable to pay their debt, that situation is called as the debt trap. So, these are all the reasons for the poverty. So, we have seen the general reasons as well as the specific reasons. General, high population growth. Next one is the unemployment, child labor, illiteracy. Again, it leads to the population growth. In the specific reasons, British colonial rule, generation of the employment opportunities by the government is less in our country, income and wealth inequalities, socio-cultural and economic factors leads to debt trap to the poor people. So these are all the reasons for the poverty in our country. Next one is the poverty estimates. How can we classify the people? So how can we classify the people in our country? One is the social group. Other one is the economic group. Social group based on the society, how we can divide the people on the basis of their caste. So what kind of people are really vulnerable to the poverty? SC, ST, scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, and some of the people in the backward communities also, they are affected by poverty. In the economic groups, money related matters. So that is on the basis of the money, what kind of people are really poor, affected poverty. So who are all? So rural, agricultural, labor, households, they are all poor. They are all suffering with the poverty. The second category in the urban areas, that is urban, casual, labor, households. See, social group, what kind of people are really poor? Scheduled caste, scheduled tribe, some of the backward communities also, they are all suffering with poverty. In the economic group, rural, agricultural, labor, households. In the urban area, in the urban, casual, labor, households, these two kinds of people are really poor. Then next one is who is the poorest of the poor? Poorest of the poor, really, in our country. So first of all, women, children, especially the girl child. Then the old people, they are on the poorest of the poor. So second revision got over. So we will continue tomorrow. Thank you very much.